Hey guys, Wednesday morning here, and the next week or week and a half, 2 weeks maybe, we'll be reviewing some topics from earlier in the year before we get to our final section, which is on three-dimensional shapes. Um, Topic for today is finding the greatest common factor, or GCF. And if you can remember from early in the year, this was about the first month or so. The greatest common factor is the largest number that goes into two or more other numbers. So, looking at an example here, finding the greatest common factor of 20 and 30. The strategy that we used from earlier in the year was called the ladder method. And what we did was we took those two numbers, 20 and 30. We drew a little rung to make it the top rung of the ladder. Now we're looking for a common factor that goes into both of them. Well, I know 2 goes into both 20 and 30. When I divide both of these by 2, because this little line we made kind of looks like a division bar, 2 goes into 20 10 times, and it goes into 30 15 times. Well, now I know 2 doesn't go in here now, but I know 5 does. So we divide both by 5, and I end up with 2 and a 3. Now there's nothing else left besides 1 that goes into 2 and 3. So my final step is, I'll look at these numbers that I divided out, 2 and 5, and we multiply them together. 2 times 5 equals 10. 10 is the GCF. 10 is the largest number that goes into both 20 and 30. Let's look at one more example. If you'd like to try it on your own, you can do that and just pause the video and watch for the solution. If you'd like to watch, you can do that as well. So I start out by lining the two numbers up vertically. So 24 and 36. Well, I know 2 goes into both of those numbers, so that gives me a 12 and an 18. Let's see. It's always easiest to divide by 2, so I'll divide by 2 again. That gives me 6 and 9. Well, 2 doesn't go into 9, so I have to look and see if there's any other factors. I know 3 goes into both 6 and 9. So we divide by 3. That gives me a 2 and a 3. Now, 2 and 3 are relatively prime, which means that there's no number other than 1 that goes into them. So I have to stop dividing at that point. So now I take my 3 numbers at the bottom, my 2, 2, and 3, and we multiply them together. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. The greatest common factor for 24 and 36 is 12. All right, so you guys have an assignment on IXL. It is E.2. Try and get up to 80% if you can, and hope everybody's doing well, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Please either post on Classroom or shoot me an email if you have any questions.